Good, y'all. It's Main Boss and Biker, man. We need to talk about this Thurman versus Spence fight. I feel like this fight needs to happen. We've been waiting for this fight for a long time. We boxing fans, I don't see any reason why they shouldn't give us the fight that we want. We've been trying to make the fight. Spence has been trying to make the fight. Thurman's been ducking for a long time. Keith Thurman's been finding every excuse and every reason why not to fight Spence, which I feel like it's wrong when it comes to giving us the fights that we want. See, the problem is we need to learn to boycott these fighters. If they're gonna fight people that we don't want them to fight, don't pay for the fight. Don't pay for the fight, stream the fight. I looked at how a lot of dudes hated Floyd Mayweather. And when Floyd Mayweather was fighting the so-called person that they didn't want to see him fight, aka Andre Berto, what they did was everyone went on the internet and said, let's boycott his fight, stream it. And it worked. We forced them to make the fights that we want to see happen. So therefore, that, you know, we should do the same thing to guys like Thurman and any other fighter that's not giving us the fight that we want. Thurman is not that important. He thinks he's so relevant to boxing. You relevant, my man, because you got the belt. But you got the belt that Errol Spence won. And he's afraid that when he loses to, not if, when he loses to Errol Spence, he's going to lose the belt. He's afraid of losing, you know, and he's going to be irrelevant. He's afraid of the irrelevance. That's why when he do the interviews, he talks about, you know, if you lose, you fall down to the bottom of the totem pole. Listen, man, the longer you take to make the fight, the more when you take your ass whooping, we're gonna forget about you. We're gonna just look at you as one of the other dudes, you know, our boy Spence had to go through to get the belt. So you kind of violated yourself in a way, you feel me? Just by taking so long to make the fight. And if you give us a fight now, a lot of people will probably respect you. If you come out and stop ducking and come out and keep it real, a lot of people will stop, you know, a lot of people will just be like, alright, screw it. We know Spence is gonna beat him, but I mean, you can still fight a lot of other people. Spence did what he had to do, man. Kell Brook was a tough fight. Till this day, I don't think any other welterweight can beat Kell Brook. Size, strength, boxing capability, jab. No, I don't think no other welterweight but Spence, and maybe and Jermell Charlo, if he goes up to 50, if Brook goes up to 54, more or less, junior middleweight. But at the same time, I don't think no other welterweights can beat, you know, this kid, Kell Brook. But you know, we just need Keith Thurman to stop ducking, step up, take the fight. If you lose, you lose. The longer you take, the more we're going to disrespect you when you lose, and the more you're going to get violated. I know what you're scared of, son. You don't want to turn into a meme. Errol Spence turned these dudes into memes, and some of these fighters don't want to be turned into a meme, and I don't blame you, man. Nobody wants to be a meme, you feel me? But you're a meme when you talk all this bullshit. You talk about don't dump me, son, when it comes to Paulie and these other fighters that you don't think got the knockout power. But when it comes to Spence got that dog in him, and you don't want that type of work, you feel me? It's clearly obvious you're ducking. You're ducking. It's a lot of ways to duck in boxing. Some dudes duck by saying, oh, you're not that important yet, you're not relevant. Since when boxing became a popularity contest? We just want to see the best fight the best, man, just like any other sport you watch. I don't want to see a fight or a basketball game or any type of sport where I automatically know, guaranteed, who's going to win. Unless the whole other team get injured. Sometimes in boxing we get those same type of matches where you're like, why are they fighting this dude? It's a guaranteed win. There's no way this person can lose unless like lightning strike and hit them. Like, it's ridiculous. But this is the type of stuff they make us deal with, you feel me? Because we love this sport. But listen, man, I'm gonna stream every fight I don't care about. I go to these fights. I go to a lot of fights. If I feel you fighting a bullshit fight, I'm not going to it. So you fighters that want to make this money, you better fight the right fights. We control this. We the fans. You're not gonna force me to pay for something I don't wanna. You're gonna take the fight that we the fans want you to take. And if not, I'm not paying for it. And I feel most fans should do that and not pay for it. Don't go to it. Don't just go to it just because it's an event. Don't go. Don't even watch it on TV. It comes on. Yo, you can get that fight on YouTube in like 2 hours, less than 2 hours after the event finishes on TV. And that's what I'll do to the fights that I don't care for, man. You can't keep bullshitting at us. We spend a lot of money in this, you know, into this sport. We care about this sport. I just started up a YouTube channel just because I feel like more people need to talk about this. You feel me? I listen to the LDBC and a lot of other boxing channels. But the LDBC, I feel like they hit the nail on the head, man. They keep it real. These is dudes that's not trying to put, they're not trying to bullshit around the fights that are necessary. These dudes keep it real. They give us the fights we want. Well, they're pushing for the fights that we want. And they made some possible. The way they was able to push the Crawford and Nango fight and push to make it more popular and make people, more aware of the fight and how important it was to, to unify and to be undisputed and things like that, So I respect the LDBC. I respect a lot of boxing channels. But some of the channels I used to watch before, man, they done changed up on us. So we'll see how this go, though. It's a lot of ways to duck. Keep Thurman, stop ducking. You can duck by saying the person's not popular. You can duck by saying they're not relevant enough in the sport, or they're not bringing enough money, or they didn't beat a big name. So if he didn't beat a big name and everybody's giving him props for being the top dog, why don't you come out and beat him? You should be the first one to beat him. So therefore, nobody can sit there and say, oh, you didn't fight him. I know. It's best to take him out while he's still green, don't you think? That's what y'all was saying Mayweather did with, with Canelo. Y'all was saying he took him out while he was still green. So why don't you take out Errol Spence while he's allegedly still green? What are you talking about he needs to do more? Why does it matter to you how popular it is? Why does it matter to you who he beat? You beat him. That's what's important. We telling you beat him. Why don't you step up to the plate and beat him? Since you're claiming he needs to do more and all this extra BS. Come on, man. Keep it real. Say I'm shook. Keep shook, Tom Thurman. Say I'm shook. I am ducking you, son. And keep it moving, man.